and welcome to review of some soft vinyl figures for Kamen Rider X8. These are not the same as the previous ones, and I'm just going to put that in there for comparison. This is probably wave 2, I think. I didn't get wave 1, which I'm going to try and look out for maybe. So as you know, if you didn't know, I get these figures and I review them. They usually come in a little box and a piece of candy, and what I do later is I use the heads for Lego figures. So I can make my own Kamen Rider Lego figurines, but as you can see here, these ones are a lot bigger. Now if you just bring in a Lego size figure, let's see, this one will do. This is not an official Lego figure, but it's the same size, it's one of the bootlegs. You can see that the heads are pretty much perfect fits for these minifigures, but these heads are going to be a little bit too big. I just take one of the Gem figures for myself. These are going to be a little bit too big. It might fit in the sense of, say, like a Darth Vader figure where the helmet is ridiculously big, or Iron Man, maybe. But the old ones are really perfect because you can just cut them off. They're soft enough for a pair of scissors if you don't have a knife, and you can just literally just plop them over a regular minifigure head, like just a normal Lego head. So I'm not going to be able to do it with these, but I still got a set of these just to try them out, and if the results are not good, then at least I still have a complete set that I can just sell off or give to someone or something. So here we are. Now Bandai Kamen Rider X8 here is the last one from the last line, so they do have in wave 1 a bigger figure at this scale of X8, Brave and Snipe in their regular forms. So this is wave 2, we have Gem, which of course just a repaint, same mode of X8, and we have X8 with Geki Robot, and we have Kamen Rider Lance here in this secondary form. Giri Chambara, so that's this like humanoid form of level 3, no, that'd be level 3. So we get that. And so here's the thing, these things don't have any boxes, they come with a little tag on them, and the tag is hooked onto a little baggie, and inside the baggie itself is just a thin sheet that has all the information printed there, and inside the baggie is the piece of candy so they can sell it in candy stores. Not sure if you can be able to see it, but I'm going to zoom in and focus. Now on the back of here, what they've done is like this little clothing clips, the little plastic tags. There's a little hole there on the back of the body where they've plugged it in. Maybe you can't see it on him, so that's actually a pretty good place where they've positioned it. Yeah, you see on the top of the pink one there, right on top there's a little hole there. That's where the plastic was punched into. So you can easily just pull the tag away, and you don't really notice it. So on him, and there's a little hole right there where my fingernails, next to the spikes. So at least plug them in good places. And I'm also glad there's no boxes due to it being more eco-friendly, of course, because what are you going to do with the box, eh? So that's cool. So let's, in terms of paint quality, you can see that the paint details are pretty good. They are pretty much a little bit more detailed than the smaller ones. You can see that the handlebar on the Gamer Driver is painted, but on the old one it's not. And yeah, the shoulder pads are painted all the way around the back. The boots are painted underneath and all the way around the back, but there's not too much other details on the back. But that's still quite a lot of details for this figurine. The movements are still the same, just hand, because you got hip rotation, so that you got that going on. Let's see, Geki Robot here. Same articulation. Because the belt is molded slightly differently. He has this big machine arm which is not painted all the way around. That's annoying, but all the details are there. As always with these soft vinyl stuff, the molding detail is very good. Remember, these are hollow toys, such as soft plastic. He does not have. Oh no, he does. I think one of them didn't have. Oh yeah. This X8 doesn't have hip articulation due to this big bulky thing that they molded in, so it's actually glued down. This he does, so he's got that movement, and he's painted pretty well. But again, no detail, no paintings on the back. You can see that really nice helmet molding detail there on the back. And so yeah, so the way they transport these is you get a big carton in the shop, and these figures just sort of stand there inside, just waiting for you to buy them. So in a way, that first of all, it's more eco-friendly because it doesn't have a big box for every single figure that you're just going to chuck in the bin or recycle bin. Most kids are probably not going to put it in a recycle bin because they don't know any better. So that's good. And second of all, you can actually choose because since there's no packaging, you just pick them up and look at them and think, hey, this one's painted slightly better, this one's painted slightly worse. You can choose the one you want, and I think that's a good thing. So can you stop pulling over? Now the downside is, yeah, the figures aren't in the best shape. Sometimes they're a little bit bent or wobbly, so they don't stand too well. So what you got to do is chuck them in some hot water, and it should even out to its natural shape. So in terms of size comparison, he's just going to keep falling over, so I'm just going to let him. So you got the old version there, and of course you got the bigger ones that are way taller. I don't have any of those. But in terms of figure size, here's the SH Figure Arts of Kamen Rider X8, which I've not filmed a review for yet. So you can see there's an awkward size here, so they're slightly bigger, but they're still selling for the same price as the old ones. But it also does mean that everywhere you only get 3 figures, 3 designs, and whereas in the past you would get like 4, 5, and even 6 sometimes with an older Kamen Rider being tagged on the back, like here's Blade or here's Fives as a bonus that you can pick up for older characters. So it's a shame about, shame of that, and there are also less waves currently. So Soft Vinyl was originally a way where you can get really hard to find figures that will never get any other kind of toy. For example, we got like movie exclusive figures like Kamen Rider Aqua or Poseidon from the O's and Forza Megamax movie. There was of course special forms such as Kamen Rider 15 Gaim form. That's something you don't see as a figure, as well as Kamen Rider Gaim in Ichigo form, and you got all of the Drive movie riders as well as the Ghost movie riders, and I'm afraid that we're not going to see that anymore. So yeah, it's going to be harder for people who like certain characters to get any merchandise for those characters now that they've done this. So less waves, less characters overall, and that kind of sucks. And with X8 as well, there are a lot of different forms that you're not going to get, or not going to see. They're in the more gimmicky toy lines, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to see the movie riders anytime soon. So that sucks. That really sucks. So maybe they weren't selling well, but they're always sold out. I think the problem with the old box ones is that the more common figures, usually in a crate you get one rare figure or some more common ones. The common ones are always left behind, and shops are like, well, we don't want to buy more stock because we still have a bunch of these common ones that we can't get rid of. So that might be a problem, but if everyone has more ideas on what's going on, why they cancelled the line, which has been going on for a long time, and I really like that line, let me know in the comments below. So here they are, same quality as the smaller ones, just a little bit bigger, but the size is definitely very awkward. Like, what are you going to do? You can't fit these with the old Soft Vinyl figures. Ugh. Subscribe, suggest and comment below, and of course take care and have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now. See you next game.